And here we go. A whole bunch of rear ends. It's buses. They're bussing. See this look this kid's giving me? Buses can be bussing.
You know, like,
sure, they're gonna bus in all the kids. Bunch of Cadillacs, front wheel drive, later model crap.
is this all like more later, like 90s, early 2000s, 80s?
Oh, it's just all kind of mixed.
That is. That's
I mean,
old.
obviously the old stuff is in back. So you got Pontiacs, you got Impalas, Caprices.
Is that a 59?
That is a 61, sir.
Oh.
61, 59, 61. And then you got a Tempest wagon behind it.
That one. Oh, yeah.
If you remember on the speed bump, they were looking at this Edsel. It's really clean, especially for a junkyard.
Didn't you say that people hated the Edsel?
I'm more in love with that.
What is it?
It's a Tempest wagon. I don't know if the wagons were the same as the sedans, but they have a half V8 in them. They have a flexible rope drive shaft, and they have a transaxle in back. So we were talking about stuffing a Corvette drivetrain in one of those things the same way. You can do it.
Did you say that nobody bought the Tempest because they're not the Tempest, the Edsel, because they all thought it was super ugly?
Yeah. Ford really hyped up the Edsel as being this innovative, amazing new thing, and then they finally pulled the covers off. I mean, people bought them sight unseen. Ford yanked the covers off of them only to have people discover that it was hideous. I like them. Looks like there was something here. They sold it. Oh, Willie's wagon.
Yeah, that's actually really cool.
Yeah.
Probably no fixing that thing.
Fix anything. It just depends how much work you want to put into it.
Well, I mean, some things that they've just been sitting for a while, I guess you could, but they would hardly be the same car.
So now we are going into the Oldsmobile section. You guys will have to forgive me. I can't really walk a lot. So we have to film from inside the Jeep here, camera bouncing, you know. Buick. Is that a Pontiac? I think it's a Pontiac. Yeah. Got some later models here. What's that?
What's that orange, brownish car right there?
79 Impala.
Alright, special.
Nothing special. Got a two-door. Somebody actually cut the roof off of it. Look at that. It wasn't even rusted out. It is now, but it wasn't rusted out when I came here.
I think there's like a dot. Oh, there's like a Datsun there.
Possibly. Ford. Dent side. He used to have a collection of old rotary cars in the back, but they're all gone. So I think somebody bought them all, and I might have even had a hand in that because he was talking about crushing them all, or he might have just crushed them, but he was talking about crushing them all out, and I told him, it's like, man, there are a niche of people that will pay really good money for old rotaries. There was a couple RX2s, a couple RX3s. I think there was an RX4, a couple RX7s. They're all gone. 61 Caddy. I remember back when you used to be obsessed with Cadillacs. Pontiacs.
I still like them, but I kind of cracked down and realized how ugly they got after 59.
Old Galaxy wagon. That thing's cool. It's got the wood grain on the side. Get a better look at it. Yeah. See that plastic wood grain there?
It's not in good shape though.
It really isn't that bad, other than they cut the whole side of it off. See, I'd much rather have this Galaxy Country Squire than a two-door hardtop.
But I thought, wait, so was Country Squire like a different?
Country Squire had the wood grain.
Okay, but they had the Ford. Oh wait, that was a Ford.
It's a Galaxy, or you know, they had a Pinto Country Squire, they had a Fairlane Country Squire.
Pinto? So Ford was to that the Country Squire. What this thing? What's this?
57 Ford, 58 Ford. Now, see, you'll find a lot of these with the roofs cut off of them because guys would use, they have those, you can't hardly see it, but they have lines in the middle of the roof, little indentions. And guys will cut the roof skins off of the 58s and use them on like Model T, Model A's to replace the leather. Got some Chevy. Got some Mercury. Oldsmobile.
Super 88.
We got Plymouth. That's a 55 Plymouth. Got a 61 Ford. That one. What? Oh, got tore up pretty good.
Yeah.
We got some 63 Impala.
Hey, look, there's your lawnmower.
Oh. Okay, we gotta get out for that. So I have to take a little detour. There's a pile of mowers over here, and in that pile of mowers is one Aaron's, like mine, that might have a good differential in it. I can't tell 100% because the band brake on the friction wheel is seized with rust. I could probably get there with a pipe wrench or a big wrench and break it loose, but the fact that you can't turn the wheels, I mean, you can turn them individually, so that tells me the diff works, but the two together you can't turn, where like mine, since that gear is stripped, it will turn. So I'm finding out you can get a new gear for them, but if I can just get the whole diff and swap it out in one unit, I'd rather do that. So we'll see. So yeah, we got a whole bunch of mowers in that corner, and that one right there is the one.
Oh, that's a Rambler?
Rambler Classic.
Oh,
that's a year newer than the one I had.
That looks way different.
Yeah, it's classic, not an American, but
oh yeah.
I put the 61 grill in my 62. That one's pretty well gone.
Well,
It's a goner.
no getting that.
I get it, but
You don't want a Rambler Classic, do you?
you know, I kind of do.
Well,
Because that one I had was really awesome, and your mom really liked it.
Well, there is one. There's the blue one.
Jim's got one out there at the farm.
Well, which one do you think's in better shape?
Well, the one Jim's got's in better shape than that one.
That one.
Yeah.
You know, the one that I showed you that one day, that I'm like, what Rambler is this?
There's one on Facebook Marketplace I can buy real cheap.
Okay.
It doesn't look bad.
Cadillac wagon.
No, it's not.
That's right.
It's a Galaxy wagon,
Oh, old one.
but it's just not a Country Squire, so no, it wouldn't. Buick, Galaxy, it's kind of a mixed bag here. Another Galaxy. I'm just going to call all the full-size Fords Galaxies because I don't want to try to figure out whether or not they're a custom 500 or a Galaxy or a 58 Chevy wagon or a Cadillac. Coupe de Ville, look at that.
Things go for a lot of money, don't they?
Not really. That one would go for more money. It's an earlier one. Another Cadillac.
A lot of just like there's a lot of the boring Cadillacs here. Folks.
And there's another Tempest. Another one of those rear transmission half V8 Tempest.
Don't you like Tempest?
Cadillac. I find them interesting.
What's this?
It's like a Buick Special wagon there. I don't know what that is. Oldsmobile.
Oldsmobile right here.
Pontiac.
White.
Oldsmobile. Pontiac. Cadillac. Here we call
Ford
it the
right
Cadillac Ranch. Yep, 63 Ford.
Got kind of a similar grill to the Rambler.
63 Fairlane or 62 Fairlane, maybe. Another one. a 59 Chevy Bel Air sedan. 4-door sedan. Cadillac. Here we come.
How on
with the Cadillac. Parked cars in the old. Hey, they're bussing.
Wait, which one's the, are we in the, antique area?
We are in the... I don't think these are rebuilders. I think these are parts cars. Early Olds Tornado. Looks like that one hit a tree or a pole. Another.
Pop-up headlights.
Yeah, those things are funky. They were pretty innovative for their time.
Oh, that's why. Those
Front-wheel drive.
Those things were really funky.
They weren't the first front-wheel drive cars, but they were some of the very first mass-produced ones. This old Chevy bus.
Yeah, I told you about that.
I know.
Cool.
On a 50. That one's really bussing. Square body. Looks like it's actually pretty clean. Whoa! Hold on to my soda. There you go.
Square bodies are boring.
Huh?
Square bodies are the most boring truck ever.
Yeah. People like them though. People like Chevys. People like Fords. People like Mopar.
Well, everyone likes them.
People like weird ass stuff like me. There's another early Chevy set of fenders. I don't know if they're off the school bus or what.
Van.
Yep. Mercury, Continental, Oldsmobile. No, that's an Oldsmobile. God, where's my brain today? Olds. Buick. Oldsmobile.
Another old bus. Ford.
Yeah. 2-ton Ford. Oldsmobile. Jesus Christ.
What?
65 Caprice. Look at that tree.
Oh, no getting that thing out.
Does that give you kind of an idea of how long that thing's been sitting here? That is a big freaking tree.
That thing's probably been sitting here since.
That car was probably damn near new when it was parked there.
Yeah. And that's a full tree.
That is a grown ass tree. Oldsmobile, Chevy.
Red car. There's the yellow car. Where's that?
Well, that one got tore up. This would be Chevelle, I think. No, that's full size. Chevy. Be kind of boring.
Yeah, look at that Winnebago.
But somebody might catch a glimpse of something that they really want. That's kind of actually how I found my DeSoto. I was desperately looking for one. And we came out here to look for something else, and I just saw the DeSoto kind of sticking out of the weeds.
Oh, it wasn't good enough shape.
Well, I mean, it's pretty terrible. It's pretty rough, but I can get it on the road. Yeah, that's a 65.
I want a 59 Impala.
That is a 68. They keep their eyes open for a 67.
Why?
Supernatural. People.
Oh yeah.
Lane is looking for a supernatural.
Oh.
A car to build a supernatural.
That's the Dodge that I was talking about. There's Dodge motorhomes. I think there's a Pinto.
I see a Chevette.
No, that's the Chevette.
Now this motorhome. Oh damn! It's too bad it's round.
These are the motorhomes. These are the motorhomes I'm talking
That
about.
one is
I
cool.
love these.
That one is really interesting, but as you can see, that corner is totally rotten.
I really like.
Otherwise, it might have been worth trying to drag out of here.
Look at that one. Running cut off.
Yeah, it's a shame. That's a shame.
There's boats here. Boats. Why do boats always have like muscle?
Got a Bronco, got a crew cab, OBS. Another Bronco. Hey, that might be Gabe's Bronco. Kind of looks like Gabe's Bronco. We got a burnt Super Duty. Got a little Chevy or GMC. Impulse truck. Old 80s
weird
Ford.
tailgate.
Yeah, let's air go through it. Okay, so I'm not sure where we're going. Bussing. Busting the chillin'. Oh, we got some Ford stuff over here.
Boring. Hey, look, there's a pedal band.
Huh. Yeah, we don't glorify pedophiles in our household. A stand-up band there. That was kind of interesting.
Oh, look, that was a demolition derby car right there.
Was Escort? What was that?
Was it?
Yeah, it was Escort.
What was that? That
That's
orange
a
one.
Fiat Spider.
I like those.
Yeah, that was pretty rough.
Nope, getting that thing back on the road.
Nope. Just a bunch of old late model Fords. That looks like an Oldsmobile. I'm probably gonna speed this up because I don't think anybody's really interested in late model stuff. But you never know, you know. There's some late model stuff, but there might be some early stuff mixed in with it. I mean, there's just a whole butt ton of doors.
That's
right there.
that one Chevy thing that you said was just they just took a whole bunch of parts from other cars.
Yes, the Fiero.
Why do I like those?
Oh, they're kind of funky, and it was actually a pretty cool idea. It just wasn't executed really well because they didn't think about it.
There's a lot of those things. Are they not good cars? Maybe that's why they're all good.
Ish. They were kind of as good as a Cavalier or a Citation. Could have been. Just get kind of an older
Those
Ranger.
Camaros, those Camaros that I
You know, you never know. Hey, those are some nice lights.
Oh wow, those look brand new.
No, one of them's broke. My deer lights. I like putting those on vehicles, not because they're cool, because they're not, because they look cool, because they don't, but because you can see deer, hopefully before they see you.
Well, that wasn't the case for my mom.
No, but that was an antelope anyway.
And
Freaking almost $10,000 damage.
really?
Yep. That's what it takes, bud. You know, just like that, boom, car's totaled.
The car's not totaled.
It might be. $9,200 worth of damage on a 2015 Highlander. So you got an early Ranger.
What do you think that was?
Aerostar. I've been kind of fantasizing about an Aerostar chassis, but looking at this car now, you can see it's unibody. I remember reading something a long time ago about people using Aerostar front ends, cross members, kind of like they were the Crown Vics.
What's the red truck?
That's another early Ranger. But it seemed to me like that kind of went away, and then the Crown Vic stuff started getting used, so I don't know. So an Aerostar is out because it doesn't have a frame.
Okay, see the red car right there? It looks like the rear end and everything looks good, but the front end looks too modern for it.
Those are all Chevettes. Now that's a 79-ish Chevette. That's like an 80s Chevette.
Are they good cars?
No.
That's why
They're
they're
not
all
good
here?
cars.
That's
I
why they're all
owned a
here?
couple of them. They weren't good cars.
Oh,
They had an Isuzu engine in them. They had an early Isuzu engine in them, so they were not.
Heard of Suzu's like really
Right.
bad cars.
I don't know. The early ones, they didn't really have a lot of support.
Oh,
So,
those are all-
Corvairs. Got a bunch of Corvairs here that are mangled. There's an early Chevette.
I want an early Chevette.
Man, look at that guy hit something hard.
Dead?
Possibly. It got hit hard enough to distort the roof. There's another early Chevette.
Oh yeah.
The early grills look cooler.
And the early ones look a lot nicer. It looks like they just took like the early Chevette and then put a new front end on it.
Both of the ones I had were 79s.
So they were the later ones.
So they had that later grill, but they had the early taillights still. I think it was the only year they were like that. It was 81 or 80 they came out with the big taillights. Okay, so now we're getting into the old stuff.
There we go.
We need to get back in line.
What is that?
That's Dodge, I think. No, it's Ford.
Old one.
Sanford and Son truck, old gin pole truck. Which? Oh, there's ambulance. But we're not. We're getting off track here, so we're gonna go down here. Ambulance. Don't be afraid of grasshopper. Somebody's service truck body. Looks like it's in pretty good shape.
Look at all these things.
That is an Oldsmobile.
These all look pretty old though.
Pontiac. That is a Chevy. So you got some old stuff there too, but I'm not sure who owns that stuff.
Oh, look at that.
Pontiac, Chevy, Ford, or Mercury. It's like a 49 Ford.
Look at that.
Yeah, that is a
That's a hot rod.
Hudson, maybe?
That is a cool front end.
I think it's a Hudson. I'll have to look at it later. It's good. Pontiac.
Wagon.
See, you got these plum thickets here that grew up. You can't see through them. That's what the guys on the speed bump pointed out. So, like, if you come out here and you see something you like, you better at least give a couple hours just to kind of drive around. 61 Dodge. Because you're not going to be able to see everything unless you really go looking. And I think he did a pretty good job of inventorying stuff. Like, there was a car there that got pulled out.
Oh,
Oldsmobile.
the yellow car right there. White car.
So, there's a car that got pulled out. But he says that some of these plum thickets are like 3 inches around, so that's a rambler there. You'll have to cut them down to get the cars out, and he's really gentle about getting the cars. Like you might have seen in the video.
Full Fairlane, I know that.
Like I didn't even know my car was missing a rear axle until he picked it up.
Right, those are all Fairlanes, right?
No, those are full size.
No.
Like I said, I was just calling them Galaxies. Studebaker pickup. That one got rolled though.
So that one's probably
Pretty rough.
Studebakers are like the goofiest cars I've ever seen.
Yeah, I don't know what their stick was.
That.
Little Dodge panel. That one looks like it might have been rolled too.
What do you think this white car is?
It's a Mustang.
That's what I
Can't
thought.
tell what a Mustang is.
That's what I thought it was. We've seen it.
Those light brackets and lights are awesome.
That's a pretty cool old.
American La France. Huh. With a Ford body.
Imagine having that out at the car show.
Yeah.
Like that.
It's kind of interesting. Well, okay. I was kind of trying to figure out why somebody would order this car new, bright red, and then at some point paint it white. But if you look at the rest of the car, it was white. This fender was red, so at some point it was wrecked and fixed and painted back to its factory color.
What year Mustang is that?
That is a
I kind of want to take that emblem off.
full-size GM, early 60s wagon. What?
I kind of want to take that emblem off the Mustang.
Why? Buy them for next to nothing on eBay. It's just a Mustang horse. Chevy. So you can't hardly see anything. I mean, I don't know if they could come out in the early spring and spray soil neutralizer. Might kill everything off, but I don't know. This thing.
That is crazy. What is that?
It's a Mercury Turnpike Cruiser.
That is a goofy looking car.
Oh, they are cool, but I think that means they had air conditioning. I don't know for sure. Somebody correct me. I'm not committing to it, but I thought that if it has those vents up there, that meant it had air conditioning and it was mounted in the back. I don't think the back window rolls down on these ones though. But this thing is sweet. So it does have air conditioning for sure.
That is a pretty cool car, but I think that thing's fixable.
Oh yeah. God, that thing is just cool. Oh, I need to get my DeSoto on the road.
Yeah, that's a big project, though. Really big project. Isn't it?
Yeah.
The interior needs to be redone.
So there's a difference between putting something together quick, fast, and making it work and making it safe. Dodge Coronet, probably a Hemi car.
Hemi?
Yeah.
Like a good Hemi?
No, small.
So not the orange.
Anyway, there's a difference between making something like the Rambler. I can get the body swapped, I can get it on the road, I can make it run, I can make it reliable and safe in a good car, and I can even make it clean. But when I do the DeSoto, I want it to be 100%.
The Impala you're looking for?
No. Studebaker pickup. Those things are cool.
Make a hot
Funky,
rod,
but they're cool. There's another, that's a Le Mans 63.
convertible.
Now those ones, I don't remember if those ones were rear transaxle or not. No, the 61 and 2s were. 59. There's some more Mustangs here. Thunderbirds. There's a few of them. That's a little airport gas truck.
Airport gas truck?
I think so.
Look at that tow
Dodge.
truck.
Jimpo truck. Dodge. I think that is a 39
Pretty cool.
because of where the headlights mount, I think. I'm not sure.
Still looking for my dogs.
I don't
now.
know.
I don't think they have dogs.
I think that's a Buick. Got a bunch of 59 Fords here. 66.
How long do you think these things have been sitting?
Forever. 66, 66.
I think these were new when they...
There's that Studebaker again. Oldsmobiles, Fords, Buicks, Chevy panel.
Oh, look at that thing door there.
53, 54 Ford.
I've lost a lot of respect.
There's a 57 DeSoto Fire Sweep.
Yeah, Firebird.
I had the opportunity to buy that car instead of my hardtop, and maybe if I had it to do over again, I would have, because that one was complete. It wasn't missing anything. It was ready to go, and it didn't have a lot of rust. It was actually in a hell of a lot better shape than my two-door, but I knew the two-door was worth more.
I want one of those Thunderbirds.
That one, I don't think you'll part it out. It's missing a back window, the trunk lid, and the tail light towers, maybe the back bumper, I don't remember. And this is cool. It's a Ford console. It's German Ford.
German Ford?
Yep.
Weird looking.
Hello, Mr. Grasshopper. Looking at you. Studebaker Lark. See, Luke?
Yeah.
That's what everybody thinks my golf cart looks like.
Studebaker.
In the right, it does look a lot like a Lark. That one got T-boned.
That looks pretty cool though.
Yeah. Kind of like the Valiant. They all kind of had that style.
Yeah.
Thunderbird.
Look at that little tiny license plate.
56 Ford.
Power old. What is it? Here, gas tank.
Pontiac.
GP.
Okay, you see what I was talking about with the roof? Oh, what's going on? Here we go. You see those molding lines? So that's what I was saying. The guys will cut the roof skin off and they'll put them on Model A, Model Ts, or whatever's to fill in where the canvas was. Here's a 57 Mercury. You see the big M in the grill there. See, it does not have the vents, and the roof isn't as wide because it doesn't have the
What
ducts.
is that grill for?
Which I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what that was.
Look at that grill. What is that for?
What grill?
That Oldsmobile.
Not off of this. That's off of like a 56, I think.
The weird looking Oldsmobile. Whoa, look at this. It's a little hot rod.
I don't know about hot rod. It's just old. Now see this. This old's right here. Some of you guys might get it, especially you Gen Xers. I think this is a 59, maybe a 60. But every time I see one of these, all I can think of is the video to Brittany Fox's Dream On.
Look at that Grand Prix.
When the guy drives away in one and it overheats and blows up on him. That is a Beverly Hillbillies. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is at all. It's old.
Imagine
Old.
a golf cart doing one of those.
That's what I wanted to do.
But don't have
Put into something like that. 57 Chevy, obviously.
It's green. that toilet? That's a toilet.
A turlet?
Toilet on a weird looking.
No, Luke. No. See.
What?
We're out here in Oklahoma land. We speak like Okies. That is a stool. That is a 63 Oldsmobile F85.
Black one?
Yeah. Plymouth with a V8. Maybe a little V8. 67 Pontiac.
Black car. What's this?
55 Ford.
Something buried up here?
Yeah, see, like what we were talking about, palm thickets here. There are cars completely buried in them. That is a 61 Chrysler product of some kind. That is a two-door, I believe. No, that's a four-door. Yeah, it's got the toilet seat on the trunk lid.
That one looks like it has a hubcap on it though.
Buick LeSabre. Pontiac, Ford, Pontiac. Ooh, there's a Nash right there.
Look at this thing. This thing looks goofy.
Like a mid-50s Nash with a little narrow grill.
Tornado, whatever it's called.
Oldsmobile Tornado. It's just like the Cadillac Eldorado. Hudson Superjet.
Bonneville.
Those are pretty damn rare. They're not really worth anything.
Bonneville.
Pontiac. Another Pontiac. 64 Dodge, full size. Right there. Trucks. Anyway, come on down to Bud Salvage in Alene, Oklahoma for all your antique car needs. Rocky is a hell of a nice guy.
Look at that. Wait, you said that was an ambulance?
Ambulance. Pontiac.
That is a goofy.
Look at that windshield.
Wow. Look at that goofy friend.
Can you imagine? I mean, it's cracked. Can you imagine what it would take to replace that? Little Ford truck.
That is a really weird looking grill.
Yeah. Those grills are worth quite a fortune. 59 Chrysler.
What's this yellow truck?
Yellow truck is a 53, 54 Ford.
Oh, wait. Sadler's Laundry. Studebaker? No, that's not Studebaker. Is it?
That is a Hudson.
Oh. Well, Hudson's rare.
That's after Nash bought them out. So they're kind of good.
Oh, yeah, GP.
I think it's after Nash bought them out. Might be right before they did. Grand Prix.
Look at that.
That's another 53, 54 Ford. You know, is it Grand Prix or Grand Prix? I can never tell.
That was pronounced
See,
Grand
look at this.
Prix.
It is pronounced Grand Prix. I'm being a smartass. Just look at that. Tahiti blue Pontiac buried in there. You can't even see it.
Whatever that thing is.
What?
In one of the cars I made,
Another old Chevy.
drive, it has a front end that's kind of like that.
Another 53, 54. I think that's a 54. I'm not sure. I don't remember what the differences are.
What's this?
Corvair Coupe.
Aren't those things bad cars?
Two of them. Ish. They're not only bad cars to people that don't understand them. It's kind of like a Yugo. Yugo can be a good car. Not a great car, but a good car.
Thing right there.
So there's another Hudson or Nash. Pontiac.
What's the yellow? Green, yellow, blue?
That is a Corvair Greenbrier van.
Corvair
Made a pickup and a van and a wagon.
Looks like a mystery machine. Got the blue.
Kinda.
Got the blue in the green.
57 Ford pick 'em up truck.
That's what I'm talking about with the poop chute.
Huh.
The poop chute.
Did we come up from this way?
We came up and this way went around.
So we go this way.
Yeah.
That's a Ranchero.
I was thinking.
59 Ranchero. Doesn't look bad from here.
In the back.
Surprised Puddin didn't jump on this.
Wow, what is it?
It's almost Puddin blue.
International?
Yeah.
You know what?
It's all about the internationals.
What this thing?
Corvair. Corvair Coupe.
I think Corvair is cool.
You got Jimmy, Chevy, Fairlane. 450 HW. There's a Rambler 62 Classic.
Oh, sweet.
That one's probably in better shape than the other one.
Look at that.
I like the 62s a little better because the rear's a little more rounded,
Lincoln,
cleaner.
right there, that
Studebaker.
black car, Lincoln.
That's a Lincoln, yeah. Like a Mark IV.
Boring car.
Continental.
Yeah. That was a
Well, it was supposed to be like a luxury sports car.
sports car. A sports car, really?
52 Plymouth.
Another Corvair looks like.
Corvair sedan. I like the rear wheel openings on the sedans.
What's that?
Ooh, this is a car that the guys were looking at at Speed Bump Garage. That is a Willys Arrow. It's basically a Henry J. And the car right in front of it,
Look at that small little car.
I believe, is a Renault Daphne.
That is a small car.
Yeah, the engine's in the back.
It's like a pound car.
Packard,
Dodge.
Studebaker, Studebaker, Studebaker,
Wow.
Studebaker,
School
Studebaker.
A lot of school buses.
Bussin'!
Hey, look at that goofy looking cab up there.
It doesn't get more bussin' than this. Look at this. It's the bussin' there, the bussin'est there ever was bussin'. Uh-oh, there might be mud back here. I can't get the Jeep muddy.
Look at that weird. Look at that goofy looking cab over.
It's just a cab.
Yeah, but look at the top.
It's a wind deflector.
Yeah, but for cab overs don't need that.
Yeah, they gotta block the wind. Now here's where. Oh,
What?
they're still here.
What?
Okay, so any of you guys that have made it this far, Mazda rotary guys, there's an RX2 coupe, couple RX-7s.
Rotaries?
Yes,
Probably.
they're still here. Okay, I thought they were gone.
I think they're locked up.
Oh, dude, I'm willing to bet money none of these rotaries are any good.
By rotary, do rotaries not survive?
The rotaries just don't survive the normal use.
Look at the flame on it.
I think it's probably. No, there's no engine in it. Never mind. Mazda. Look at that.
What?
Look at that.
What is it?
What does it look like?
Don't know.
It's a Miata. A couple RX-7s. Okay, get out. I'll pick you up later.
Oh, it's a soft top though.
So,
I don't
they're all soft top.
Huh?
They're all soft top.
Are they?
Yeah, you gotta buy the hard top. See, now I gotta hold the sodas and drive. No, that didn't work. I told you I'd pick you up.
You're in good shape.
I know it's not in good shape. It's here.
Where's my S13? I'm still looking for my S13.
You're not gonna find an S13 in Northwest Oklahoma.
Where am I gonna find an S13?
Washington State.
Am I? Oh yeah, there was.
New
one.
Jersey.
I'm pretty sure there was actually one.
That's where they come in. They come in from Vancouver.
Alright.
Bunch of Subarus, bunch of Mazda front-wheel drive cars.
There's my dog.
45. Mercedes-Benz. Volvo brick. Just
These are all
Subaru,
the
just
Subarus and stuff.
Saab. What the hell's a Saab doing out here?
Saab? Isn't that a Russian car?
No, it's Swedish. It's one of those really bad
BMW.
Jaguars. I don't know if you guys ever remember me talking about the whole bullseye effect. You know, a car that's been wrecked will get wrecked again in the same spot. There's a perfect example. Look at that. That front corner's been wrecked before, and now it's wrecked again. I don't know. It's like a curse, maybe.
Do you think that BMWs are overrated?
Yes, I think they're incredibly overrated, and I'm going to get a lot of hate for it, probably.
I mean, I do like some BMWs, but they're usually all the older ones.
Plus, the stereotypical BMW driver.
Is always that stereotypical. What is that?
That's an RX-2. That's an early RX-2.
That's
And
cool.
this one is in 74. I think it's a special model, though.
I like the white car.
It's got those taillights, the taillight insert. It's got the striping.
I want that white car.
It's pretty rough, though, bud. You can always ask Rocky what he wants for it. But you got a Corolla there at the house that I haven't sold yet. Brick.
Another BMW.
Yep. Those BMWs were kind of cool.
Yeah, that's like those
6
ones I
Series.
like.
Oldsmobile. is the Oldsmobile row, apparently. Yep. So this is the European section.
Ooh.
Porsche 924. No, that's an RX-7. That's a
I think
924.
there's gotta be a 911 here.
Oh no, it's not. That's a rotary. That's a second gen RX-7.
RX-7s are really popular.
Well,
Those things.
some
I think
people.
those things are ugly.
What, the Jag?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are just.
They're not great cars either. Those ones aren't bad. This one, yeah. We'll probably get some hate for that too. Everybody's got an opinion now. Well, that's 40.
That thing got burned.
Yeah, obviously.
I see all the
I
melted
think it was an
plastic.
Audi, I'm not sure. Okay, I think we've got... I think that's it. Okay. Now there's some more over here that we didn't get to. So on this half of the yard, those are all the parts cars that you can buy parts off of. This half of the yard are rebuilders. Although I'm pretty sure he's probably relaxed some. So like, if you wanted parts off that LTD too, I'm sure he'd sell them to you because I don't think anybody is gonna come here to buy the whole car.
What is that?
Futura, Granadas, you know, I mean those cars, they don't really have any value as a whole. A Granada wagon, a Country Squire Granada wagon.
How about this?
A bunch of Granadas.
Whatever that is.
Direct olds. It's the old section. See all these Granadas. You know, it's like every car has some kind of a niche. You know, somebody is way into them. Like Plymouth Crickets. I'm way into Plymouth Crickets. Any chance I would get to buy one that's somehow feasible, I would jump on. I don't need any more Plymouth Crickets, but I could always use parts. And I'm always in contact with people who would desperately love to have one.
Look at that.
Oh.
Look at that.
So,
Here have we.
in that, you know, stuff like that. So there's people out there that are completely in love with Granadas. They jump on it.
That red car.
There are people that are totally in love with road-towed Valiants.
Is that the same Valiant that you got?
Yes, but there's one big thing about this Valiant. Damn, I wish I would have known this was here.
What's the big thing?
Well, that is a 61.
Yeah.
The first year that the two-door hardtop was available. The 61 I had was a
That red thing.
four-door. It was a V200 four-door. That one's a V200 hardtop. Or I don't know if they had the Signet 62 or not.
What's that red wagon behind us?
I don't know. We'll find out.
This section. Oh, you wish you would have gotten this one instead?
Well, the difference is
This one.
paying $400 for
Fairly complete.
a four-door, rusted out completely four-door, paying $500, or paying $400 for a two-door post car. It's complete though. This car is going to cost $1,000.
Is it?
Yeah.
Look at that thing.
The hood's got a king. Ooh, that door's got a pretty big owie in it. It could be knocked out though.
Yeah, that thing up front. This wagon, if you want
Yeah.
that.
That's another Pontiac, another one of those Tempests.
Yeah, the car that I got. Wait, never mind. Why does that car have the same like thing as the Barracuda?
What?
Kind of like the two like oval light things.
This must have been Pontiac country, I swear.
Right here, dude. Look at this.
Yeah.
Look at that thing.
It's a Power Wagon, Kaiser,
Sound wagon. Seems like it's pretty
old
indestructible.
Nash, Cadillac. Ha! Look at that one.
Trunk or ocean. That is a goofy
Imperial.
truck. What is that?
It's an old horsey.
Old R2 truck.
Some kind of mutt or something. I don't know. It's weird.
Transport. That was kind of the.
Studebaker Lark, 4 headlight.
Look, this thing. What's this?
59 Ford.
Oh yeah. Nice. Think there's gonna be like a Pinto or anything here?
Another Corvair.
Mercury. That is a beefy looking car right there.
Cadillac.
What year?
So here's a bunch of late model crap.
Yep. Honda Civic.
Oh, yeah, it's a convertible. I'll have to tell that kid at work.
Does he want one?
Oh, there's a guy that comes in. He's got a Geo Metro that he races in the car show.
A Geo Metro.
Studebaker.
Geo Metros are pieces of crap, aren't they?
No, they're actually not bad cars.
Really?
They're just, they're teeny little shit boxes, but they're pretty reliable.
I thought Geos were just crap.
Well, now see the problem with Geos, give me my soda, is that they were kind of a combination of a bunch of stuff.
Whatever.
That was General Motors partnering up with Isuzu, Toyota, Suzuki, and somebody else. Anyway, oh, that's a Vega or a Monza. So you have these cars that were basically cars. So like the Geo Prism was a Corolla. As a matter of fact, the early Prism was just a combination of a couple different models of Corolla that we didn't get.
Yeah.
And they called it a Geo Prism, but there wasn't much. No, these Monzas. There wasn't much to it that was original.
Guessing they weren't good cars. That's why they're all here.
They're
But
Malaise era vehicles. Nothing was great during the Malaise era.
they were all just cheap.
Well, they were all, gutless, smogged out turds. And some things came out of it kind of cool, but for the most part, they were just boring.
What's that?
Weren't great.
What's that?
Oh, that's a Monza. Yeah, the Monza, Sunbird, Firehawk, and crap, I can't think of what the fourth one was.
Vega.
Monza replaced the Vega because the Vega had such a negative.
Oh, what was wrong with the Vega?
Well, when they first came out, they had some innovative, like almost experimental engine design.
Whoa.
And they were supposed to.
Round lights.
They're cast aluminum blocks, and they had little tiny pieces of silicon.
Round lighted.
That is a Ford Fiesta Mark 1. Those are cool.
Wait, is that one? Is that like the one Escort that I like?
It's front wheel drive.
And it's a hatchback. So.
Yeah, no, it's not an Escort. It's a Fiesta.
I want that one Escort. They are like.
Holy crap!
What?
A Hyundai Excel. Those things were the worst. Dude, I have owned 12 Yugos. I have never owned a Hyundai Excel, and I never will.
Oh, what's wrong with the
They're horrible cars. Look at that. Daihatsu Charade. There's another one I haven't seen ever.
This thing?
That's a Capri. We got a whole shit ton of Mitsubishi Eclipses, first gen Eclipses.
What? I'm pretty sure your Eclipses weren't that good, were they?
Is that another one? Another Excel? Eclipse, what? What'd you say?
Weren't the Eclipses like really bad too?
Mitsubishis aren't that reliable, but the Eclipses were pretty powerful for what they were. I mean, you compare them to a Civic.
There's a lot of Hondas here.
Yeah,
Probably because
there
people
are
just-
a lot of Hondas here.
Probably because people just ran them till they died.
Yeah, well, probably didn't change the timing belts and blew them up.
Wait, I've seen one. What is that? Wait, no.
98.
I've seen a hatchback of that. What is that?
That's the second gen.
Ford, right?
Which one? That one?
Yeah.
That's a second gen Civic, or maybe
Yeah,
third
Civic.
gen.
I like those Civics. But I like the
Prelude.
first gen.
First gen Prelude.
That's right. It was a Prelude. That was thinking of yellow, red.
Some Accord.
More Hondas. Red car right there.
That's a Porsche.
Oh.
Second gen Civic wagon with a 1200 in it. Another second gen. The problem is you get like, you know, the different generations of car, and then you get a facelift, pre-facelift, and sometimes people will call that the next generation. And it's not, or maybe it is, and people don't count it as a generation. So as far as I know, the Civic was the same all the way up until like 79 or something. That's a Fiat 124 Spider.
There we go.
There's a Fiat X19, so that's basically a Yugo drivetrain.
I want that. I like Fiats or something.
Porsche 914.
If that wasn't junk, that would have been worth a lot, right?
Yeah. No, not really.
No?
Triumph TR7, another Triumph TR7.
TR6.
Yeah, 6. A Renault Le Car. Four-door.
Those are crap. Wait, I'm guessing those are not good cars.
A Fiat Strada,
Where's the
which
Fiat?
is the same as a Yugo. Another TR7, another TR7.
Where's the Fiat 1?
The late model Honda.
The Fiat 1.
I don't know.
Those are the most boring cars ever.
Another Honda. Another Honda.
What's up with all the Hondas? Hondas are good cars, right?
Well, I mean, those are all wrecked. We got the lone Chevy over here in the field. Try to stay away from the dry grass. But at the same time, we don't want to drive into a swamp. Because remember, I don't have four-wheel drive.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
I wish this thing was four-wheel drive. There's a Mustang 2. Arguably the best chassis Mustang up until like
Mustang 2s are ugly.
04. I don't think they're ugly. I think they're cool. SN95s. I think the Mustang 2 is a better chassis than the SN95.
Where's the Mustang? Where's the 73 Sports Roof for the Mach 1?
Huh. They're looking to build you in Eleanor.
Oh, yeah. I want an Eleanor.
You gotta paint all the things on the side of it. There's another Mustang 2.
Oh, yeah, those are, I think, I mean,
Same
they're
one, actually.
okay, but they're boring at the same time.
They're not stock, sure. Remember, Malays era.
Mustangs are, the Malays era had like the most boring cars.
Yeah, that's why they're called Malays.
Malays.
You gotta look up to see what the word Malays means.
Boring.
Yeah, pretty much.
Plain, boring.
Early Riviera. A couple of them, actually. Somebody cut the roof off of that one. I'm gonna skip over all that, I guess. What is that, anyway?
One little tiny car right there.
So, Saturn. There's a Focus.
That thing, right?
I don't know what the hell that is. That's a four-door Geo Metro, basically. A Suzuki Swift. There's a Geo Prism. This is a Geo section.
Geos are.
That's the Chevy Spectrum. Pontiac Le Mans. Daewoo thing.
Bird car, maybe? I think that was the
The
Bird.
Chevy Nova. It's the Toyota Corolla. No.
There was a Nova.
A bunch of Metros. I'm going to have to tell that guy. Another Spectrum. Suzuki Swift.
I like Novas.
Another Daewoo Le Mans.
Somebody shot the car.
Chevy Aveo. God, those are horrible cars.
What's that black wagon?
Somebody's going to argue that they're really not that bad. They're going to sound like me talking about Yugos. They're really not that bad.
Were Yugos really not that bad, though?
Yeah, again, you got to know them.
You think those people knew the Yugo?
You plunk your 16-year-old daughter in one, they're going to be a horrible car.
You think that those people that drove the Yugo to the river, you know,
I don't know.
knew what they were doing?
Yeah, they just thought it was a piece of junk.
I mean, technically it's a Yugo, so they weren't that far off. It's not.
You get somebody that owns Fiats into them and knows, how to deal with them. They're going to be fine.
Fiat, but you said the Fiats aren't that good.
They're not.
Like, Really? I thought the Fiats were kind of reliable.
Fiats require an incredible amount of maintenance. Just normal
What?
maintenance to
Oh,
keep them.
Cougar.
Yeah, that's the big Thunderbird Cougar. That's when it went from being a Mustang to being a Thunderbird. Actually, when it went from being a Torino to being a Thunderbird. Kia Pride, that's a Ford Festiva. I said it
Kias
last
aren't
time.
good cars.
Kias aren't great cars, no. Ford Aspire, which is another Kia. Thunderbird. Okay, so we don't need to go down the Thunderbird section, or late model Thunderbirds.
Oh, they're late.
Yeah.
They were early model then.
Ford Escort ZX2.
Not the cool Escorts.
So let's go check out the rebuilders.
I like wait, these were all parts cars?
Or these are all rebuilders. Let's go check out the parts cars.
I was about to say, I thought those were all wait, what's the era of what's like the thing called? Like a small little like wagons, like the Vega wagon and like the little Escorts and the Honda Civics and like the Datsun 100A, like what's that called?
What do you mean?
Like all those tiny little cars, not all of them are foreign, but they're all
Subcompact?
yeah, I like
Micro cars?
I like these subcompact cars.
Yeah, subcompacts.
What about you?
What about?
You like subcompact?
I don't know. Some of them, maybe. Like, I would probably never own another Yugo, but mostly just because I can't fit in them anymore.
Think I should get
My
you?
body does no. I don't think you should. I absolutely do not think
I'm
you
gonna
should.
fix the one that's on the bottom of that river. I don't think that thing is even
There's
fixed.
something left of it.
I mean,
Trucks, sweet trucks.
what is this tiny little?
Tiny what?
Cab.
Nothing tiny. It's the same thing. It's just
a cab.
sitting on the ground.
It's just a cab.
Look at that one.
Wow.
It's got the
That's
built-in.
sleeper?
Yeah.
That is a small sleeper.
Yeah, I know. And talking to Sean, he's like, he prefers those type of sleepers.
You know, so
I think
was
he's crazy.
watching a semi truck and I saw the biggest sleeper.
Well, problem, you put too big of a sleeper on it, that's more weight, so it's less weight you can haul.
It's like
And
the same
length.
size as the cab too.
Length, if you make your tractor too long, you can't get a longer trailer on it. Aha! That is an Opel GT.
And that's a Volkswagen.
Vanagon.
What?
Vanagon.
That's the boring one.
See, Opel GT.
I think that's in good shape.
No.
That
is. I don't know what that is.
I think
It's another Opel.
I think these are
Might be an Ascona.
Wait, what about that? It's got like a.
That is an Opel Kadett Rally.
Ooh, an Opel Kadett.
Yeah, those are kind of rare. I had one. It was birch orange. It's another Opel Kadett. That's an Ascona.
I want an Opel Kadett though.
That one might be. That's an Ascona as well.
Are they even that good though?
No.
No.
That's an earlier Kadett. That might be another Rally. I can't tell.
What's the difference between the Opel Kadett and the Opel Kadett Rally?
Well, the
What's
Kadett
the
Rally was kind of
Rally?
a roof, fastback roof, and it had like spotlights, and it had full gauges, and it had another Chevy.
Volkswagen Bubs.
It had stripes, special paint colors.
What's that?
That's a Buick Opel or an Isuzu Opel.
What?
That's GM's World Car.
Those were not. Were those good?
A British Leyland car? No, British Leyland cars are crap. I don't care
Sure,
what
I have
anybody
the
says.
Hot Wheels one. It's like green.
Probably.
Dark green. Old Chevys.
I think even if you know every bit about them, I still don't think they're great.
Good.
I still think the Leyland guys are going to be working on them every time they drive one. Ooh, we got a Rebel wagon.
It was good.
Well, it's a Rambler.
Oh, Rambler.
Yeah, that's AMC section. It's American.
Rambler.
Classic. It's classic two-door hardtop. Rebel. Well, hell, I can find a windshield out here. Oh, no, that is a Matador. No, that's a Rebel.
What's this?
This is the one my grill came off of. It's another American Club Coupe.
Mm.
And the windshield's broke. Yeah, so see, I would not have bought that windshield. It's just gone.
That's not a Rambler.
But that chrome trim around the windshield, I might need.
Look at this little car down here.
This is another. It's an Ambassador, but another thing.
But what's the one with like a half, like light?
It's a classic
like a half
Matador Coupe. Matador Coupe.
Wait, is that a? Wait, no, it's not. That's not my Corolla.
Volkswagen Fox. Bugs. Passat. Ambassador wagon.
So that was
Concord Town Coupe. That is a Rebel Ambassador.
What about this thing over here?
Another Rebel wagon. Matador. I still want a Matador. That's a it's not a Jetta, it's a Golf.
Volkswagen Golf.
Yeah. And there's a Caddy wagon. It's an American. It's another Matador.
Why do you want a Matador?
I want a Matador.
Boring.
I'm gonna get that Matador from Jim. Ambassador.
Boring.
Classic. That's a late Matador. Those things are ugly as sin. Matador Coupe. Rebel.
What was that?
That was an American.
American. Yep.
Rambler American.
No, it's a Rambler American.
Rabbits. 412. There's a Matador Coupe.
What's that? That little tiny. Oh.
I think that was a Matador.
The interior
Sure.
looks like a 510 though.
That was an AMX. Could have been an AMX. That's a Rambler Classic.
Wagon.
Or I guess at that time it was just a Rambler. Rebel wagon. I don't think I've ever seen so many Rebels. Classic wagon.
Whatever that thing is.
That is a Matador Coupe. I've never seen so many Matador Coupes in my life. Rebel wagon. Matador. Classic.
Matadors.
Yes.
Why you like
American. I just like them. I don't know why. I'm not sure what that one was. Oh, that was a classic Ambassador. I think that was a mid-60s Ambassador. AMX. Rebel. Mid-60s Ambassador. Mid-60s Classic. Early 60s Classic.
Another American.
67.
Something that
Ambassador 64 American. I think that's a mid-60s Classic.
It's wagon.
What that was? That's the 63 Classic, 64 Classic, Rebel,
You get a Vega wagon.
Rebel. I don't know what that one was. I will have the Matador someday, but your mom might divorce me. 64 Classic, 64 Classic.
Why?
4 American, 64 Classic. Driving more cars home. I don't know what that is. It's a 65 Classic. Mid-60s Ambassador.
Where's this little tiny?
Don't know what that one
Oh,
was.
these are all buried.
Matador Coupe.
How about that?
That is a Matador.
What's this?
That's an AMX or a SX4 Eagle. Can't really tell up close. That's a Concord or an Eagle. That's an Eagle. This might be John Dykins' cars. That's an Eagle.
How much Eagles? Eagles are boring too.
Well, they come out of the Malays era. They're kind of cool though because they were one of the first all-wheel drive wagons. Them and Subaru. Subaru did it first though.
Well, Studebaker did it first with the moving thing.
What?
Moving the roof.
That's a Gremlin. Yep. That's a later Gremlin. That is an Eagle. That is an Eagle. Boy, parts cars got cleaned out. There's not a whole lot here. Cordoba, kind of like those two. Fifth Avenue. I miss my Fifth Avenue.
That looks like your Fifth Avenue, kind of.
Whoa, Laurie.
Yeah, why don't you get your Fifth Avenue back?
I don't even know where it is. It probably doesn't exist. Somebody probably bought it, pulled the engine out of it, and dropped it in a truck.
What is up with those giant fins? What is that?
That's forward look, bud.
Those fins are too big.
Matador Coupe, Concorde, Rebel.
I never thought I'd say this, but those fins are too big.
No, they're not. Shut your mouth.
They are.
How dare you?
Look how big they are.
They're amazing. They're great. They look like a shark.
What
Imperial,
What's the
61
second one?
Plymouth.
That's a cool one. Wait. My summer car.
Yeah, that's your.
Turn it red. Turn it red. Turn it red. We're turning it red.
Yeah.
I'm putting a scoop on
59
it.
Plymouth.
What are those?
American 62 classic. Probably an Ambassador, Concorde,
Look at this.
Concorde.
Look at it turn into a hot rod.
Yeah.
What's that? It's a great car.
Concorde. That's a Hornet. That is a 67
Wait, AMC Hornet, Hudson Hornet.
Valiant. That's a Chrysler, probably a Newport, maybe a 300. Actually, it might be a 300. 61 Dodge, 67 Valiant. Pacer.
Pacers were really pieces of crap, right?
I don't know if they're pieces of crap. They were just ugly. Some people confuse pieces of crap with ugly. 65 Fury. I'm gonna say Concorde.
Wasn't there Pacer in the second Cars movie?
Gremlin. Yeah.
Those are
Old cars. Gremlin.
yeah, all those cars that were in that movie were like all the bad, like.
See the backs of all the Matadors.
How about the white car?
Rebels. That is a Concorde. Fury. Hornet.
Where's Christine?
I'm in the wrong year, dude. There used to be a cop car out here that I thought was kind of cool. Valiant. Dart.
Wait, that one car.
Valiant.
That looks kinda
Pacer. Fury. Or something. No, that was an Imperial.
Wait, is that the Mustang I'm thinking of?
It's another Fury. Imperial. 64. Fury.
Is that the Mustang?
There's another American.
Is that the Mustang that
Another Club Coupe.
What is it? The yellow car right there? What is that? Is that one Mustang?
That is an AMX. Imperial.
Is it a 73?
There's a Gremlin with a V8 in it.
V8 Gremlin?
AMX.
How fast do you think those things run?
Well, considering that the cars weighed absolutely nothing, they probably hold us. Even with the 304.
Imagine putting a Hemi in one of those things.
66 Plymouth. And again, we're buried. So now we're in the O bar section.
Ooh, the muscle cars.
And remember, these are all parts cars, so you need parts for something. Boom! Hey, look at that.
What?
62 freaking Valiant. Damn it. Well, because Lane was looking for a 62 grill,
That's a cool grill.
and there's one right there.
That is actually.
Oh well. He got one. I don't know what it cost him. Probably a fortune.
What is that?
60 Plymouth. Very.
You're destroyed. No car.
What's Dart?
Oh, the Dart. Which year?
67 looks like.
Imagine if there was a super stock here. There wouldn't be, would there?
Fury.
There wouldn't be a super stock. Dart super stock.
No.
Those things.
Coronet 65, full size Dodge. There's a Barracuda. Like a 67, 68, 69.
68. Yeah, that's what I have in that one game.
Fastback.
That's what I have. Except mine is yellow.
Fury.
And,
Fury Sport. Fury. Ooh, a Fury two-door post.
If you want it.
Sweetheart. I don't know, it's a sport grille? Convertible, dark. 66 Dodge, full size. See, it used to be this like 70-ish Polara. And after looking at it,
Goofy looking car.
it had a really crappy paint job on it, but you could see the black and white. You could see where they filled the mirror hole, where they filled the light holes. And on the trunk lid, it said something, patrol, and then you look inside, it had a certified speedometer. And it was really cool because it was a little cop car.
I know that. You want to know why I've lost my respect for Ford?
I don't want to know, so.
Or do you
I don't think that was a cop car. I think that was just a civilian.
Do you still respect them?
There's a 59. Oh, that's the car I got the windshield out of for my DeSoto. Windsor.
Looks about the same thing.
61, 60. Full size. 61.
What's that?
61. Big old boat. 73.
Not a Mopar.
Those are all Mopars. Okay. We're gonna have to wrap this up soon. We're gonna lock us in here.
Big wagon, maybe?
Pinto.
I knew that. Good Pinto, bad Pinto.
I don't
Any
know.
good?
Looks like a decent Pinto.
Another Pinto up there?
Yep, a bunch of them.
That's the Pinto section.
Well,
Oh no, that's the hideous
that
Pinto.
looks like a postal Pinto.
I hate those Pintos.
There's an early Pinto. There's a Bobcat.
Well, I really like the early Pintos. I hate the late Pintos. Like the body of the late
Early
Pintos.
Pinto.
Like, the grill of them is so bad.
Well, underneath that rubber stuff is this same thing. There's a Pinto Country Squire.
I
See?
like that brown one. Okay, the wood grain's up.
That one looks like a builder. That one could be a builder too.
Bent hood. What is that?
What? The orange car?
Yeah.
It's a Pinto wagon?
I feel like Pintos
Beach.
are already wagons.
No.
Well,
Hatchbacks, wagons.
What that thing?
They have
Ram?
trunks. Torino. That's like homeboy's car.
I'm still looking for my Mustang.
What Mustang?
Probably not gonna find it. Mach 173 sports roof. Either one. Mach 1 would be worth a lot more.
Well, sports roof is a sports roof is a sports roof, pretty much, when it comes to value. People are gonna buy the sports roof. If it's a Mach 1, that's a bonus. It's a Torino. The General Motors section.
Oh, there we go. So there's gonna be a lot of Jeeps and stuff here. On you on each chair. Maybe better a new wagon here.
Nova.
Nova.
Go, go.
What year?
We're in the General Motors section. We got all these early Chevy 2s. A butt ton of Chevy 2s. So if you got a Chevy 2 and you're in Oklahoma, Kansas area, come on down. Bud Salvage, Alene, Oklahoma. You got a bunch of Chevy 2s. Chevelles or 4-doors. El Camino.
The newer, the 70 Chevelles are way overrated.
I would take the 2-door Chevelles if there's anything really left of them.
Look at that.
Total.
Look at that.
Like a Nova or something. A Nova.
That was a Nova? It's a weird looking Nova.
That looked like Sarah's boyfriend's car. See, like that's a Buick Apollo. I've had 2 of those. But it's basically a Nova.
And then, wait, what was
His car is just a Pontiac version of the Nova. like that red one.
That's what it is.
I like this one. That's a Buick. Anyway. Yeah. So it's kind of like the Monza. They did the same thing with the Nova. You had the Nova, you had the Omega, which is Oldsmobile, you had the Buick Apollo, and you had the Pontiac Ventura. Basically the same car, but four-door Chevelle. I don't remember wrecking that.
Was there anything different between
What are
all?
you doing, man? You're splattering crap all over my cake. Grasshopper.
Is there anything like different, like or not different, but special?
See, there's Pontiac.
That's his, pretty much.
That one's right after his. I like that grill better, but that one obviously is wrecked.
Pretty bad. Oh, bad enough to be here.
So see, if you guys are ever wondering, that's what happened to the Nova in Pulp Fiction. It ended up out here, Bud Salvage.
What?
The movie Pulp Fiction.
Is it the actual?
No. It was just a Nova that color and that year range. We shredded it.
What section is this?
Chevy. General Motors. That is a Nissan. That is a Datsun. So we got
Which one's?
General Motors over here, and you got
Fairlady?
import. Hop out.
That Fairlady?
Yeah. Probably all rusted to hell. There's a bunch of them though. Got Nissan Altima, Nissan Pulsar, another 280, 300. I wonder if Toyota gets their own section too. Nissan Maxima. There's another 240. Altima, Maxima, Sentra, Altima. .280ZX, T-tops, all broken. 280Z, Vista Cruiser, Maxima, Sentra, kind of hard to drive without hands. Sentra, Pulsar, ooh, an NX 2000 or an NX 1600. That's a 1600. I always like those cars, little buggy little headlights. Hey, there's a Toyota section.
Huh? That's a Toyota section?
It's a Celica.
What year?
78, 79, 80.
I still wish that there was a 100A there.
Yeah, we'll have to check that out.
I want a 100A, but I'm not going to be able to get one.
There's an S12. S11 out. Look up what a 280ZX is, or SX. What series it is.
Is that a wagon?
Pulsar, or Maxima wagon, 810 wagon.
Window loads.
Louvers, window louvers. Those things are worth a small fortune.
The window louvers?
Yeah, about 200, 300 bucks a set.
Really? I wanted to put those on my roll.
No, you can find them.
Get a 3D printer and make them.
No, you might be able to make the brackets for them. All right, there's a Supra, first gen Supra.
Wait, what gen was Paul Walker?
Oh hell, I don't know. It's like a mid-90s.
Imagine that was
Celica.
That's a goofy
These are all all the unpopular Celicas.
Alright.
There is a Corolla.
I don't know why I like those Corollas.
I don't know why you like them either. There's another Celica, another Corolla, another Celica. God, I've never seen so many of the second-gen Celicas. There's another Supra. There's Camry. What looks like an Avalon, maybe a Cressida. There is a Celica or a Supra. I think that's a Supra. Second-gen Supra. Camry. That is a Paseo.
I got to finally see my Datsun.
Celica, fourth gen Celica.
There was one I saw there, the red one with the stripes. That looked pretty nice. Wasn't in the best shape though.
Okay, we are in the Oldsmobile section. Another 63 Olds F85. Vista Cruiser with all the windows.
I had always one of those.
Yeah. Well, yours is newer than that.
Actually, I had two. There was a blue one with wood grain, and then there was a brown one with wood grain, like the golden one.
Yeah, my uncle had the brown one. I think his was more like this.
And mine was that color.
You can't tell with it being so wrecked.
I think that one.
God, that one got wrecked bad. Looks like a train ran it over.
Think so?
Maybe. Perhaps it was a fit of anxiety. 442. And it doesn't really look bad.
Doesn't have an engine.
There's no chassis under it. Huh, that's weird. I'm surprised that thing's here. People don't know about it, they can't buy it.
What do you think this section is?
I think that's a Mopar.
Another Mopar?
Looks like a... Yeah, it's a Fury, 73 Fury. And that looks like a Valiant next to it. I love those Furies right there. That one got a little bit buggered up. I'll bet you they'll let it run and drive. Fix that front end. That's a Duster.
Ooh, wait, what year? 70, 71?
No, it's a later one.
Oh, I like the 70.
It's a big bumper Duster.
I like the 70, 71 Duster.
It's another Fury. It's a two-door Fury.
That's one of my cars that I want.
Watch out for the rabbits. Multi-body wagon. So that other section must have been the old Mopar section. This is the newer. I think that was that cop car I was talking about. No, it was back there. No, Duster.
That one. That's kind of a cool car.
Chrysler Fury.
That one. Was that Charger? Yeah, look at that. Old car.
That was the cop car. Right there.
Like that right there?
No. Over there. See it? Trunk open?
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll stop off and check it out. That's Fury. Yeah, we covered good 2/3 of this place. What time you got? Oh yeah, we're gonna have to go. It's 4:30. crazy? Yes, they're very expensive.
So those would have been expected. They weren't junk.
It's a Pontiac section. We're gonna have to leave after this. Fury.
Mine just look kind of weird.
Those are weird Cordovas there. I like those ones.
Those ones?
Yeah.
They're okay.
So the Fury.
That one's about fine.
Valari.
Look at that one.
Ooh, I like that one. The Fury 1 in green. Yeah. Oh, something left there.
This one is pumpkin. That's not the pumpkin.
No, it's up by the tree.
Red car.
That's cool. Dirt. 70 Plymouth. 69 Plymouth.
Look at that.
69 Fury. 68 or 69 B-body. This is it right here.
That's a stop car.
Yep, this is a cop car. You see?
Yeah.
It's black, and the doors are white.
Yeah. Where's the lights?
The white holes. You see the hole right by the mirror?
Oh. Well, what about the top lights?
Well, you see where the holes are. Get out and look, but speedometer, you know, ooh, God, that one got hit hard on that quarter.
Oh.
But yeah, see it. Somebody painted it brown. That's what kind of inspired my Matador model build. You know, the brown paint fading off and the black and white coming through.
Yeah.
What? On here. Plum crazy. Duster. Another Barracuda.
That's the yellow one.
The 70 Plymouth. Whoa.
So what do you think? Like, you know how you say that like old cars have souls?
I kind of believe all cars have souls.
So what do you think of it when you see all the old cars in the junkyard? Do you think it's like a graveyard or it's like a
It depends.
nursing home?
It depends on the car. If it's,
Completely destroyed?
yeah, I mean, if it's really picked over, I would say it's a graveyard. But if it's
Fixable?
yeah, like pretty complete, I'd say they're sleeping. That car looks like a cop car to me, but it's not. It's just got a really crappy blue paint job on it. And it was a really low level car.
How would you think it would be a cop car?
Just look at it. It looks like, you know, it's a cheap, you know, low level 4-door sedan with a really bad paint job on it and a really ugly color for a sedan. Yeah, we're gonna have to cut it off here, people. These guys close at 5 and it's 4:45 now, so.
There's a lot of stuff that happens.
Yeah. Yep. Maybe next time. It's kind of hard doing it from inside the car. You can't really see Hell, even if you're outside the car, you can't really see. I'm gonna ask him about that lawnmower too.
Yeah, those things. Old bus.
Yeah.
Or those like all the good ones.
I assume so. Okay, we're back up front.
Oh well, makeshift trailer.
Yeah.